Hi, everybody. My name is Lindsay. Um, I'm 29 years old. I'm married, three children. Their ages are 2, 8, and 10, soon to be 2, 9, and 10. My first two children were only 10 and a half months apart. I'm just going to dig right into this. I've had issues with my weight since I hit puberty. It wasn't horribly major until Oh, I hit 200 when I was 20, I guess. Um, and that was during a pregnancy, and actually that pregnancy I ended with around 230. Um, and unfortunately, the marriage I was in at that point did fail. I got married when I was 18 years old. What could I really expect? It didn't work out, and I became a single mother of two, and that's stressful. And it's stressful for any woman, but the very first single years are, I think, the hardest. Getting used to being a single mom and having to do everything on your own and provide. And um, I ended up losing a lot of weight at that point only because I would forget to eat. I would forget to bring lunch to work. I would get home and I would feed my kids and bathe them and get them into bed. And by the time it was all said and done in the evening, I didn't even hardly have the energy to cook. So I was pretty much living off of soda pop and chips at work from the vending machines. And if that's all you're eating, you're going to lose weight. I went from like a size 22 to a size 10. Was getting ready to move into a size 8 when I met my husband, current husband. Um, and he just came and regulated my life. He supported me from pretty much day one. He was one of those guys that he dove right into the relationship head first, and he wanted to take care of me and my kids. And he started bringing, if I forgot to eat breakfast, he'd be at my work when I got there, and I mean, he wouldn't even stay. He'd just hand me a bag of for breakfast. It was obviously drive-through breakfast, and take off. And then I'd come out for my lunch hour, and he would be out there with lunch. And then I'd come home from work, and he'd be there with food for me and my kids. And it's not his fault that I gained the weight. It's just that I didn't lose it right in the first place. Um, I've been sick since April, the beginning of April, April 7th, actually. I got sick, and I'm still sick. Yeah. On my second round of antibiotics at this point. um, Chest is clearing up. I had an upper respiratory infection. That's clearing up. Hopefully it'll be completely clear by my surgery date, because I already have my surgery date. It's in 2 weeks. I start my liquid diet tomorrow. There may be a change in my surgery date. We're having some work conflicts with my surgery date, only because my mom wants to be there, and obviously my husband wants to be there for me the day of my surgery. However, it's the day after Memorial Day, so if they don't go to work on the 31st, both jobs are saying that they don't get paid for Memorial Day, which is a hit for both families. So I called my surgeon's office today, and they're going to call me back tomorrow. If it has to be scheduled too far out, I'm probably just going to deal with going to the surgery by myself. I think one of my sisters might be available to go with me. And then my husband goes on vacation the very next day, so he'll be there for the rest of it. But anyway, my surgery date's the 31st at this point. If they can schedule it out for, a couple days later, I'll probably take that. I'm going to go ahead and put it out there. My highest weight was 297. Since I started my journey with what's called the Methodist Weight Loss Center here in Illinois, I've gotten down to 281. And that's just pre-op diet, not the liquid. It's just portion control and exercise. And Unfortunately, the exercise hasn't been happening because I've had this upper respiratory infection. I exercised 3 times the first week, and then April 7th was the first day of the second week, and I got sick. And I haven't been able to exercise since. Right now, like I said, my lungs are clearing up, but the second to last day of my antibiotics, I woke up with plugged ears, throbbing pain, and so now I'm on another antibiotic trying to get rid of the ear infections. I hope this isn't a sign telling me not to have the surgery, but I just hope that everything clears up by the time surgery comes. Otherwise, a 2-week liquid diet for nothing is going to kind of stink, other than weight loss. We'll see that everybody loses right around 15 to 20 pounds with the 2-week pre-op diet. So, hey, weight loss is weight loss, and I'm excited. So if I do the pre-op diet, liquid diet, and all I get out of it is 20 pounds off and have to reschedule the surgery and do it again, fine. I've been jumping through plenty of hoops already. I don't mind jumping through a few more if it's necessary. I'm not going to have the surgery if I'm sick. My voice doesn't usually sound like this. I sound like a dude, and I don't like it. But the only reason I say that is because I heard this isn't my first shot at this video. It's, well, I don't even know how many times I've tried. I think that everybody who starts making these videos and seeing themselves on these little videos probably don't like what they're looking at. I don't like what I'm looking at. I'm uncomfortable. I'm used to hiding myself. I don't hide myself from my family, obviously, because they know what I look like, but I don't try to meet anybody new at this point in my life, because it's embarrassing for me because of the way I look. I'm not getting the surgery just because of the way I look. I've all of a sudden my body's decided, okay, you're not going to get away with being heavy anymore. Now you're going to start getting all the health problems that come along with it. I am diabetic. However, they've told me that it's treatable with weight loss, and that it will probably just go away when I lose. Probably as soon as I get back down to 250 pounds, they say that the diabetes will be gone. So it's, controllable. I won't have diabetes once I lose the weight. I also have high blood pressure, obviously, because of how big I am. I have high cholesterol. I'm 29 years old and I take a daily aspirin because they're afraid I'll stroke out. That's a scary thing. I'm not even 30 and I'm at risk of a stroke because of how I've let myself get. And all in all, too, just comfort. I know a lot of you know what I mean. It's uncomfortable to be this big. Getting up and down from the floor with your kids is difficult. Everything gets more difficult when you're this size. I unfortunately gain a lot in my midsection, in my torso. They've told me that 85 to 90% of my extra weight is in my torso. So I look pregnant all the time. I actually went to a baby shower for my best friend, and a woman there asked me when I was due. And I told her I wasn't pregnant, and she looked me up and down and said, "Yeah, right, yeah, you are." And she argued with me. It's pretty bad when somebody makes the mistake of saying, "Oh, when are you due?" And usually they're so apologetic when you tell them you're not. But this woman actually argued with me and thought that I was pulling her leg, which just kind of, take the salt, dump it in. But I can't hold it against her too much, because I'll do a body shot on one of these videos, because I look 7 to 8 months pregnant, because I've gained a lot in the front of my abdomen. Soon to be gone. Actually, the first 15 pounds that I lost, has not gone away here at all. Usually this is the first place people see it. You know, oh, I can see it in your face. Oh no, everybody's telling me I can see it in my stomach. So, sorry. So that's good that I'm losing it in my abdomen, because that's what bothers me the most. Anyway, I guess I will post another video soon. I start my liquid diet tomorrow. If the surgery date doesn't change, if it does change, then obviously the liquid diet will be postponed too. I'll find that out tomorrow, so maybe I'll post again tomorrow. If anybody has any questions for me, I hope this video isn't too long. I've heard a lot of people say the video is too long and they couldn't get it. I hope that's not the case, because I've done 10 minutes, 30 seconds so far. I hope I haven't bored you. I hope that I'm not entertaining maybe, but informative. Again, my name's Lindsay. If anybody has anything that they want to ask me, I'm an open book. I'm going to be totally honest when I mess up, when I do good. I want this to be a very real video blog, so that people can really see what's going on and how it works and where people fall and where they do well. And I hope that I can help somebody, because all these videos that I've seen on YouTube have been such a blessing to me. Very encouraging. I'm going to get some of the names of some of the people I've been watching and make a note of it on here so that they get recognized for how well they've done. Anyway, I'm going to call it done with that. And again, feel free to comment. I'm excited about having the video blogs. If you're watching, thanks for watching, and I hope you see a new face soon.